What's up, everybody? Tonight I'm keeping a bit of a promise that I mentioned on a video a couple days ago. Mentioned something about making some jalapeno poppers, and mission accomplished. What I did was we've got a bunch of jalapenos from a local farmer, and they were pretty decent size. Cut them down the middle and scooped everything out. Mixed up some cream cheese with pork sausage and Parmesan cheese, filled all that up, wrapped them in bacon, threw them on my smoker, and pretty good stuff. But the promise that I made was I was going to take some of my ghosts and make little poppers with them too. So I've got 2 of these here, and I'm going to do at least one of them. Because the thing about it is a couple weeks ago I made a video that I tried a fresh ghost, and it did okay. It lit me up from here up, but down here, nothing that I couldn't handle. But a couple of days ago, I got a pod from because I've got 2 plants. I got one from the other plant and took it with me and put it on my dinner, and I cut it perpendicularly, and I put 2 1/4-inch slices on my dinner that night, and within minutes I was getting cramps, and stomach was on fire, and it was like, wow, unbelievable. And anyway, what I'm thinking is that the guy that I got my ghost peppers from, it almost seems to me like they're a hybrid of ghost and reapers, and I'm not too familiar with either one of them yet. But the crazy thing about it is one of my plants, I'm getting these wicked stingers on my ghosts, and I don't know if that's a normal thing, but these things are wicked hot. And like I had one of Ed Curry's reapers about a month ago after the Chi-Town Festival, and it was hot, but it wasn't like this, so who knows. But anyway, I'm gonna get right into this bad little boy right here. I'm kind of scared because I know what happened the other night, and right now I don't remember which plant they came from, but I know these little suckers are hot. But anyway, I keep my word, so here goes. It's a hot one. And whatever it touched, it's lighting on fire right now. I'm not sure about the second one. It just depends how it.
Jeremy.
Yes. Okay, you can just throw it right there.
Huh?
You can just leave it there. I'll get it in here in a second.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Want you set up on the patio?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right. Everybody said they were good.
Cool.
They're real good.
I'll let my viewers know too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, everybody, that was my neighbor, and we had a bunch of those poppers left over, so I cut them up a little bit, and they're having a little bit of get together, and he was a hit over there too, so good deal. But anyway, back to this bad little monster. I'd say I'm probably excuse me. I'm probably about a 3 or a 4 right now. Getting a lot of mouth burn, not so much on the lips, but more so roof of my mouth and my throat. One of those things where it hits you in the throat, it kind of makes it a little bit hard to talk. But no cramps yet. But flavor, of course, immediately get the bacon and a little bit of the cheese, and I put a dry rub on the bacon, give it a little bit more of a pop too. But once I got through the bacon, the flavor of that pepper started coming through, and I don't know if I'd call it a bitter flavor, but I've been noticing that a little bit with my pods lately, especially with the habaneros. They've been really bitter. I've got some, I don't know if it's the blue blossom end rot, but you cut into a ripe one and the seeds are real nasty looking and moldy. So I put some calcium nitrate on those. We'll see how they go in a week or so. But as of right now, the mouth pain is pretty much down to about a 2. It's still there, kind of lingering a little bit everywhere. A little bit in the throat. Not really getting anything past here yet. But anyway, I think I'm gonna wash it down a little bit, and we'll go to the next one because I'm feeling pretty good right now. I did not make the amateur mistake earlier of not using gloves to cut the ghost up. I did. My rookie mistake was taking the gloves off when I was putting them on the smoker, and I may have had them off when I put the filling in, but it hurts right there. It was almost kind of like the extract burn that I got from the wing challenge. Some weird reason I had gloves on, but I got that extract or sauce, whatever it was, right there, and I was red for a good day, and it was pretty sore. Okay, ears are doing their thing. You know how it gets when you ingest hot pepper or whatever, kind of hits the tongue, hits the throat, then it comes back up, gets the ears going. Getting a little bit of that now. Did have dinner, so nice and prepped. Been drinking milk on and off today, and didn't really know if I was going to do this, but hey, might as well. It's the only real ripe one I've got, and I'm kind of holding on to that one that I showed you a little bit ago because I want to cut it open, and I at least want to save the seeds and use them for next season. Because other than the habaneros, I'm really not sure if everything that I've got was an actual, I don't know what you call it, a pure breed. Because the Reapers, they're Thai chilies, and they've got some heat to them. The Ghost one plant, I'm not really seeing the Reaper stems yet, but one of them, I'm definitely seeing several of them that have that stinger to them, and from what I can tell, that those are a little bit hotter. And it's not really something that I can apologize for because I'm a noob as far as YouTube goes. Is that I can't do live views yet because I don't have. I guess you gotta have 1,000 subscribers, and I'm nowhere close to that. But what I'm doing is still okay. You guys still get to watch something, but maybe we'll do something Facebook Live, something. Still haven't quite conquered this nervous in front of camera thing yet. But we'll get there. Here's that. Ate all the bacon out of a steak. I was thinking that this here earlier was going to be a mistake because of just the sheer heat level. But I will say that taking out the placenta and the seeds, it did make a considerable difference. It's still warm, but it's not melting my face yet. 3, 2, 1, here goes. And getting that ghost flavor. Didn't really hit me until I swallowed. But they're good, man. We were sitting there eating the jalapeno poppers, and awesome flavor, but it really wasn't moving my needle much. My wife, she can't handle heat at all, and so it was probably putting her at a 3 or 4, starting to get the nose running. And I think I'm probably where she is right now. Got a little bit of nose action going, nothing too crazy. It's weird because that one didn't really sting me as much as the other one. Maybe it's a delayed burn. Who knows? But yeah, this morning lunchtime, I was watching Hot Sauce Junkie Tim do a brat challenge. I'm assuming it was like a county fair thing, and I believe he ate 10 of them, and the winner ate 17. He's like, dude, just the chewing got me. It's like, that's why I don't do food challenges. Don't have that strength in my jaw yet. And plus, you know, I'm a big guy, but I can't handle capacity very well. I did that wing challenge a couple weeks ago, and it just made me miserably full for the next couple of days and kind of wrecked my metabolism for a while. And the heat's creeping up a little bit. Not really, you can't really notice anything. I got my Fractal hat on because I'm a guitar player too, like I mentioned, and what I normally do is just play along with backing tracks at home, use some Fractal audio gear, really cool stuff. I can't remember, I'm trying to remember if the last time I ate something really spicy was the Fresh Ghost, but it got hard to talk, and it's still building a little bit back in the throat and the roof of my mouth, so it's kind of coming in waves, I guess. The more I talk, the worse it gets. I was joking around with my mom the other day, and because I sent her pictures of just about everything hot that I take in, and she's like, "Are you okay? Is it hot? And is it burning you everywhere else?" And I said, "Mom, you know, if it's hot in the mouth, it's going to be hot in the south too. You just have to deal with it and build up a tolerance." But just never really got not ring of fire, but never got the fire hose yet, but get the ring of fire all the time. But anyway, yeah, rooting for Dustin, aka Atomic Menace, on the Pucker Butt Pepper Challenge. He got invited personally along with some other guys. Some of the biggest names and tolerances in the chili head community. Johnny Scoville's there. Bill Moore is going to be there. And, excuse me, pepper burp. Bill Moore, he's got an interesting channel. Just, you know, everybody's kind of doing the same thing. Reviewing pods, reviewing sauces. And everybody's got their own take on it. And Bill's a cool guy. I've never met him. Have commented on his page, but one of the things he did earlier, I think it was yesterday, last night, he posted something about the Blazing Foods Death Nuts and the Carolina Reaper Peanuts. There's 3 bags. There's a green mild, a yellowish orange medium, and the red wild. And I've been through all 3 of those. The green is pretty safe for just about anybody. The yellow, it moves my needle quite a bit more. If I eat them, if I go through about a half a bag at a time, it's going to upset my stomach a little bit. But the wilds, I can't do those without a drink. If I do those, say about a quarter cup of them without a drink, I'm hurting pretty bad in my chest. But he's going to do a review of those, let you know what he thinks. And what I thought about doing is at least getting the wild bag out, because here's my story. Guy I work with said his daughter found some of Death Nuts at a store about 20 miles from here, and she's like, they got it in a tube, and I'm like, they got Scoville's tube of terror. It's like, I'm interested. So I called them up on my lunch break and asked them about it, and they said, well, we don't have this tube that you're talking about, but we do carry the Death Nut 2.0 in the 3 different bags. So I'm like, okay, I can make that work, because I've done the Death Nut, and 1 through 4 weren't too bad. The 5th one, it lit me up pretty good, about like a fresh pod would. But let's see. Yeah, I went there after work, picked up the Death Nut 2.0, one of those in 3 bags. It was cool because, you know, I could just drive over there and didn't have to wait a week for them to come from wherever they come from. And So what I wanted to do is see where at least where the wild peanuts fit in with the Death Nut Challenge. They said it's somewhere in between the 3 and the 4. But you know, when I do the Death Nut 2, I'll probably crack a bag of those open and see for sure, because I've already done the Death Nut Challenge, got a video, so I've got really nothing more to prove there, so I can bend the rules a little bit, but we'll see. I want to get me the shirt though, it says I survived the Death Nut Challenge. But anyway, yeah, I'm rooting for Dustin, the Atomic Menace. I'm assuming the pepper thing is over with by now, because they were supposed to start at about 6:30 their time, which is about an hour from here. But I don't know how that went yet. But Johnny Scoville's there; he's a cool guy. Like I said, Dustin, Bill Moore, he's there. But gonna be interesting to see how that turned out. But anyway, as far as heat goes for me, I've just got the lingering mouth burn from the pepper, a tiny bit in the throat, nothing going on down in my stomach yet. Like I said, without the placenta and the seeds, you're killing them. You're taking away a lot of heat. But when I cut that one opened it up, I was like, wow, there's a ton of oil in this thing for being such a little pepper. But anyway, can't really think of anything else to share. Just been watching lots of guys on YouTube. Of course, my buddy Hot Sauce Junkie Tim sent some of my peppers up to him, and see how that goes. Probably send some up to Roger Trier from Hot Damn Show. Just lots of cool guys I met in Chi-Town. But we'll go from there and see how it goes. Tincture. I started making a tincture about a week ago, last Saturday, and I took 2 mason jars, filled them up with halfway with one with blueberries, one with blackberries. Then I took 3 of my ripe ghosts, cut them up in slices, and put those in there. A little bit of honey and a couple other things, and they've been sitting for about a week. And I tell you, they've got a real strong ghost aroma and flavor, and they're packing some serious heat as far as I could tell. So they're supposed to sit about 4 weeks. I'm gonna go that long and see how it goes. But anyway, wow, still getting some lip burn. Nothing too crazy. Seem to be using the word crazy a lot. It's crazy, I know. But anyway, went to the store earlier, got a few things just in case this pepper tore me up, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But anyway, if you guys sat through this whole 18 minutes, I appreciate it. Not really sure what we're gonna do next time. Probably Death Nuts. I do have another Toe of Satan challenge, which I'm gonna attempt to do at least 10 minutes non-stop with it. Because the night that I got it, I did the 5 minutes on camera with my friends around, and then I got home about an hour later and did another 5, not on camera. But ordered 2 of them. One of the cool things that I found out the other day is that we've got to go to St. Louis quite a bit now. Just some family things, and I just found out that there's a Pepper Palace in the Chesterfield area. And so I've been kind of itching to go to one of those. And the VAT 19 warehouse that they make the Toe of Satan challenge, they're in about just a couple miles away from where we're usually at. So we'll see what happens, and if I get some good stuff, we'll definitely have some fun together. But anyway, that's enough for now. Doing just fine. And one other thing, one of the last reviews that I did was for the Scorpion Tabasco, and I'm having a little bit of an issue with that one because I tried it tasted okay. It was real pepper forward, had some heat, definitely had some heat, but it seems like, you know, the more that I eat it, the less that I'm liking it. It's just getting got a little bitterness, and it needs some sweetness. It kind of reminds me a little bit of pineapple. It's real pepper forward, but pineapple's got a bit of sweetness to kind of counter that. I'm not getting a whole lot of that from the Scorpion, but we're going to find something to work with. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. You like my stuff, hit the subscribe, and you know, if I get enough subscribers, maybe we'll do some live streams, but that's going to be a while away and I'm not too concerned about it. But see you next time.